it took so long. I've just been so super busy all weekend and all day and everything, and I kind of forgot. I just got a text message asking about if I was going to do this or not. I'm so ashamed. But, I'm glad that I was, reminded, because today's drag thing, and though I'm not sufficiently prepared to do a real drag, which I'm upset about, I would love to talk about gender. I don't want to talk about what Kita's already going to talk about in her video, which is differentiate between like drag queens and trans people. You know, there's a difference there. But I do want to talk about gender and about gender identity and about being genderqueer, I guess, is what I wanted to say. Now, genderqueer people, it's like an umbrella term, I think. It is genderqueer. There's lots of things that fall under genderqueer. A lot of times trans is put under that umbrella, though I think that it's a bit different, but it's sometimes put under there. It's basically just anything that is out of the supposed norm of gender and sex. So a genderqueer person, as opposed to like a trans person who has a set identity of who they are or who they're supposed to be, a genderqueer person doesn't necessarily have like a set idea. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I want to be a boy or I'm a boy. I'm also not saying I am the epitome of girl. Maybe I'm a little bit of both. Maybe I'm more leaning towards one, more towards the other. Be I am both. Maybe I'm neither. Maybe I don't believe in a dichotomy, just in general. Maybe I think there should be more genders. Maybe I think there should be none. I mean, yes, this is a clip-on tie. That's all I can find. But, it's a weird thing. It's a weird word, this genderqueer, because it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To me, it means not okay with, it's not even just not okay with, just not comfortable with, just not belonging to, just not a part of this dichotomy. This, you're a boy, you're a girl, you're feminine, you're masculine. I mean, I've got these and I've got this right now here, but I love it. I don't want to trade it for the world. But, it's more than that. It's more than just your parts. It's identity. I don't do drag because I'm gay. Because not all gay people drag. I don't do drag because I want to be the opposite sex. People do drag for lots of reasons. For satire, for fun. It's fun. And I mean, there's this freedom that you get from it. When you're allowed to show some sort of masculinity when you're supposed to be feminine. Or you show femininity when you're supposed to be masculine. Or both. Or none. Or your own idea of gender. I mean, for me, doing drag is as much as being dressed like this or like this. I mean, neither of them feel like this is who I am, this is how I'm gonna be. Even though I feel like, in some ways, you know, this is who I should be. This is what I'm supposed to be. It's slightly uncomfortable right now. More often than not, though, I would say internally. Maybe I don't dress like this, but internally, this is more of my identity. Right? It's weird. I don't know if any of you have seen Paris is Burning, but if you haven't, you should watch it. It's a great movie. If you haven't, that is a great example of this big umbrella of people who are genderqueer. You know, some of them are more trans, some of them aren't necessarily wanting to, or not, some of them aren't really feel like they are the opposite. Some of them are just kind of queer, some of them like dressing up, some of them are drag queens, some of them are just gay, and they like to watch, they're entertainers, or the dressmakers, or just all kinds of things. The point is, it's kind of like a freeing experience in a way. It's like pretending to be someone you're not, and also being the person who you are. It's weird. So really, I mean, if you ask me, what do you mean by genderqueer? I guess I don't really know what to tell you. And I don't really come out as genderqueer to people because people don't really understand it, because I don't really know how to explain it. Maybe I could better explain it if I had it written down or something. But the point is that that's it. Now to you guys, see what you guys can make of it. And I'm sorry it's so late, and looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say and how fabulous you all look. Society kind of grabs everything that isn't what they perceive as normal, as how it should be, and they push us all together into this one group. And we're not all the same. We're not all dealing with the same issues. We don't all feel the same. We're not all the same sexual orientation. Some of us, that's not even an issue. We're not all the same. We don't all have the same gender issues. We don't all have the same sex issues. Where some of us are more ambiguous, some of us aren't. Some of us are more radical. Some of us want to assimilate. I mean, we're all different, very different, and we are put into this big group of people who are like, you know, how do you think of us? Collectively, queer people in general, regardless of what the real issue is. We're just all collectively